Imagine this: you've wronged someone, not intentionally, but enough to hurt them. Most people might lash out, cry, or eventually forgive you with a sigh of frustration, but not the Sigma male. He doesn't react the way you expect. Instead, he gives you a look, calm, calculating, unreadable. Then, without a word, he vanishes from your life, leaving you questioning what just happened. This isn't the plot of some psychological thriller. It's the enigma of the Sigma male, a man whose approach to forgiveness is as unique as his personality. Unlike the masses who are quick to offer second chances or explode in anger, Sigma males see forgiveness through a completely different lens. For them, it's not about the offender, it's about protecting their boundaries and energy. But does this mean Sigma males are cold-hearted? Do they lack empathy? Science offers a clue. A study in the Journal of Social Psychology found that individuals with a strong sense of self-reliance are less likely to forgive easily. Sigma males operate with a level of self-awareness that makes them selective about who earns their forgiveness. They understand that not everyone deserves a second chance, because some will exploit it. Their actions aren't rooted in bitterness, but in a desire to maintain balance and avoid unnecessary chaos. Let's explore the 5 things Sigma males do instead of forgiving easily, and why their approach might just inspire you to rethink the entire concept of forgiveness. Reason 1: they don't believe in second chances. For Sigma males, giving someone a second chance goes against their core values. To them, it's an unnecessary gamble with their peace of mind. When trust is broken, it's not just the act of betrayal that hurts, it's the realization that the offender had the capacity to undermine the relationship in the first place. To a Sigma, once that line is crossed, there's no going back. This isn't about being cold-hearted, it's about clarity. Sigma males have a crystal-clear sense of boundaries and self-respect. They know that forgiving without consequences often emboldens people to repeat their behavior. Psychologists call this the betrayal blind spot, a cognitive bias where people overlook red flags to maintain harmony. Sigmas don't fall for this trap. They prioritize protecting themselves over pleasing others. Imagine a Sigma male in a business partnership. His partner mishandles funds, apologizes profusely, and promises it won't happen again. While others might accept the apology and try to rebuild, the Sigma will cut ties immediately. He knows that rebuilding trust is like fixing a shattered mirror. No matter how much effort you put in, the cracks remain. People often wonder why not just forgive and move on, but for Sigma males, moving on means leaving the past and the person who caused the harm behind. They see forgiveness as a tool to free themselves from resentment, not as an invitation to rekindle broken relationships. Reason 2: they use silence as their weapon. If you've wronged a Sigma male, you won't face an angry confrontation or a heated debate. Instead, you'll encounter something far more unsettling: silence. For Sigmas, disengagement isn't just a reaction, it's a carefully calculated move that puts them in control. Silence can be deafening, especially for someone seeking forgiveness. The Sigma's refusal to respond forces the other person to sit with their guilt, replaying the betrayal over and over in their mind. This psychological weight often proves more impactful than any verbal lashing ever could. Why do Sigmas choose silence? It's simple. They understand the power of energy conservation. Instead of wasting time explaining their pain or justifying their actions, they let their absence do the talking. By cutting off communication, they protect their inner peace while sending a clear message: your actions have consequences. For example, imagine a close friend betrays a Sigma by spreading false rumors. Instead of confronting them in a heated argument, the Sigma simply withdraws. No calls, no texts, no explanations. The friend is left confused, desperate for a reaction. But the Sigma's silence says everything: I know what you did and I won't tolerate it. Reason 3: they hold you accountable. Forgiveness without accountability is meaningless to a Sigma male. While they may choose silence or distance, they also believe in ensuring that the person who wronged them fully understands the impact of their actions. Accountability is their way of maintaining fairness and upholding their standards. This doesn't mean Sigmas seek revenge or public humiliation. Instead, they address issues calmly and assertively, relying on facts rather than emotions. Imagine a coworker takes credit for a Sigma's idea during a team meeting. Instead of exploding with anger, the Sigma might pull the coworker aside later and say, "I noticed you presented my idea without giving me credit. That's not acceptable, and I'd appreciate it if you clarified that in the next meeting." This straightforward approach ensures two things. The issue is addressed and the offender knows they can't get away with it again. Sigmas don't sweep things under the rug because they know unresolved conflicts often lead to bigger problems down the line. Reason 4. They focus on self-growth, not revenge. While many people dwell on betrayal, plotting revenge, Sigma males take a different path. For them, the best response isn't retaliation, it's self-growth. When someone crosses them, Sigmas don't waste time scheming. Instead, they channel their energy into becoming an even stronger, wiser version of themselves. Their mindset is simple. Why stoop to the level of the person who hurt you when you can rise above it? Take the example of a Sigma betrayed in a business deal. Instead of obsessing over how to bring his former partner down, he'll focus on improving his skills, expanding his network, and ensuring he's untouchable in the future. He'll silently outgrow the person who wronged him, proving through success that their betrayal was insignificant. Reason 5. They build an unshakable inner circle. For Sigma males, relationships are sacred. They don't have time for surface-level connections or fair-weather friends. When betrayal happens, it's a painful reminder of why they're so selective about who they let into their inner circle. Instead of dwelling on the hurt, they use the experience to strengthen their boundaries. Sigmas are keen observers of human behavior, constantly learning from encounters, especially the negative ones. If someone betrays them, they take mental notes. What signs did I miss? What traits should I watch out for in the future? Over time, this approach pays off. While others surround themselves with energy-draining people, Sigmas build a fortress of loyalty around them, and when challenges arise, they know their inner circle has their back. Sigma males don't forgive easily, but it's not out of bitterness. It's because they value their peace, protect their boundaries, and prioritize growth over conflict. Whether through silence, accountability, or self-reflection, they handle betrayal with wisdom and resilience. If you enjoyed this insight into the Sigma mindset, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What's your take on forgiveness and personal boundaries? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.